Hey guys, and welcome back to playing Endless Summer Book 3 Chapter 8. See this all that stands between you and reuniting the island's heart. With powers on your side, can you bring the monster down for good? Yes, we will, because we're Team Endless Summer. I don't know what I'm saying. Chapter 8, you are a warrior. Yes. Okay, it's the final showdown. Not really, but with CETUS. So let's bring him down, people. Your friends stare at the fiery horizon in abject horror. Guys, it's time to finish CETUS once and for all. Right, you got an atomic bomb hidden somewhere, Boy Scout? If what we did at Elsta wasn't enough to bring down the Sea Garden, I doubt it could ever be done. Guys, he ate the heart a few days ago. What goes in must come out, right? I know you're not suggesting we go looking for sea monster droppings. Well, I found out last year that chewing gum doesn't actually stay in your body for 7 years, so... True. Can we come back to the whole killing a legendary beast thing? What's the point, guys? We can't keep up with him. We just can't. A worried despondent sits heavily on the faces of your friends. Guys. We've beaten the odds before. There's nothing left to lose. There's nothing left to lose. Look, what else do we have to lose? If we succeed at this, we could save the world. And if we don't, the world ends anyway. But at least then we could say we tried, that we didn't give up. So are we going to sit here and cower as the fire looms closer by the second, or are we going to fight? Do not go gentle into that good night. Okay. Rage against the dying of the light. Okay, you guys have some kind of going on. Estella stands by you with the resolute nod. We could do this, and we will. Yeah, furball. Mike rises to his feet and looks at you imploringly. Let me help, please. Jay grabs Mike's shoulder. You got it, kid. No one's ever leaving you behind again. They're anarchists, Vanity glance at one another, uncertainty in their eyes. We've always avoided interfering with time-transcendent entities. True, but with the Laherda's chronoscape shrinking away, we've little choice. We must help Shane any way we can. Cecita is drawn to the heart. Maybe we could use the half we have to lure him out. Dyson moved but to start kaput in the hot sea. Yeah, he'll probably lay down some harsh DPS with that lightning. I've forgotten that the beast keeps a storm in his belly. Lightning could be very bad for the Dorado, miss. You'll need a Faraday cage. A what cage? A Faraday. They're designed to redistribute and pull electrical currents away harmlessly. We could perhaps simulate the effect around the ship with nets and wiring. I did a similar project in robotics class. I should be able to help set it up. Okay, but how about offensive? Blondebeard, you got ammunitions on this relic? Enough to blow half a fleet to the high heavens. Sounds like we got our work cut out for us. Let's get to it. Your friends break into a small group strung across the deck. Grace, Alster, and Zora go over defense designs with the clockmaker making chalk diagrams on the floor. Michelle and Quinn begin stockpiling supplies. Maltesta draws the elegant cutlass from his hip and begins taking practice swings. Yvonne glances over, her jaw drops. Choo-choo, my sword! Maltesta turns sharply. For a moment, he and Yvonne glare daggers between each other. Guys? Yvonne launches herself across the deck to grapple with Maltesta. They fall together, wrestling over the cutlass. Really, guys? None! I won't let you take Jojo from me. Take it. From you? This blade is mine, forged by my own 2 hands. Yeah, I stole Cha-Cha from the corpse of Admirable Higginbotham, who stole it from me. It's just like you to take until there's nothing left in the world but your damned ego. As if you have the right to accuse others, you self-centered monstrosity. Now Tessa leans his scowling face towards Yvonne, his voice a throaty snarl. I love GV. You were the center of my world. Ha! And what did Lisette, you little mistress? How dare you, ever since you lost Patrice? Stop talking, now. You've been a cold-hearted, selfish piece of... Smack! Yvonne backhands Maltesta hard across the face. Despite his reddened cheek, he doesn't give up his grip on the cutlass. We don't have time for this childish prattle. Someone who doesn't have attachments to the sword should decide who gets it. Maltesta glares at Yvonne. He leans down to place his cutlass on the deck between them. Fair enough. What say you, Shane? Okay, so I'm gonna say Yvonne. I'm gonna say Yvonne, you could take it. If she could fight better with it, she should have it. Yeah, but if he made the sword, it seems unfair to take it from him. She's the one who's been here for us. I say she deserves it. Heck yeah. Thank you, Shane. She tells the colors to her bow with a loving pat on the hill. Actively slowly come back to life across the deck. Sean and Jake approach you. Shane, it might be smart to get a better view of the area from back of the cliffs. Yeah, if we're gonna do this right, we gotta get a lay of the battlefield. Alright, could take you back. Could use to change the scenery about now. So with your friends accompany you into the rowboat, you cross the water and walk onto the cliffside. Whole lot of sea frogs, Nessie to be hiding in. Perhaps we should post a few lookouts out here. Yeah, some of us could use lights or something to signal when we see CETUS coming. Sean, what do you think? Sean? You turn to see Sean halfway down the trail clutching his leg. I'm almost there, just hang on a sec. You and Michelle rush over and help brace him on this way up. Sean, we can't send you to a fight like this. Verbo props his front paws up on Sean's knee and stares up at him. Oh, cutie. Sean sighs and pats Verbo thoughtfully as he finds his words. You need me. I can't sit idly by at a time like this. You wrap your arms around Sean and cradle his head to your chest. If you rush out there, injure and die, I won't forgive myself. Put yourself in our position. If one of your teammates were down, what would you do? That's fair. I still don't like you anyway. I don't either, but it's the right call. There's a way you might be quite helpful, actually. The clockmaker removes a series of brass earpieces from a compartment strapped to her torso. Using these communicators, a sentry group could speak to those on the vessel and advise you on what's best to do. Given how giant CETUS is, we'll get a better idea of what he's doing. We could really help Shane strategize. Calling plays from the sidelines, huh? Didn't think I was headed that way so soon. Dude, those look rad. Nah. It might be pretty chaotic on the ship. I don't know if adding more voices to the mix is going to help. Yeah, that makes sense. Suppose I'm benched then. The clockmaker returns the communicators to their container and withdraws several red sticks. If voices are too much, perhaps the signal flare too instead. Heck yeah. Sounds like a plan. You, Sean, Raj, and Michelle exchange hugs before you head back to Dorado. As the moon peaks from the clouds, everyone begins to finalize preparations for the battle. Grace and several arachnids put together finishing touches on a Faraday netting draped over one side of the ship. Cannons and harpoons are locked and loaded, Boy Scout. Our defenses are sufficiently prepared. Alright everyone, any last words before we get the show on the road? I actually like the end of Battlestar Galactica the way... Aye, spoilers, I'm still season 3. I say we're ready to go, Shane. Raise anchors! The sails lowers and the Dorado pushes off into the wide strait surrounding Rosencraft Estate. Yoo-hoo, Monsieur Tebaku! We have another snack for you! Hope this works? Just give it time, we don't know where CETUS is right now. You wait. And wait. Pop! 3 flares burst into view from the cliffs. He's coming, let's try to get a bearing on his location. Your friends fan out across the deck, searching the murky waters. Dark clouds begin to race across the sky. Is that algae bank or Something slants to the side of the Dorado, sending everyone sprawling. Davy Jones himself, the bee's at the bow. Oh dang, CETUS! Jesus, oh my goodness, dude. Your time has come, Sea Guardian. You feel the Dorado shift again. The sea begins to drop away as you're lifted upward. What's happening? Guys, look behind you. You turn into time to witness 2 more serpentine heads rising from the sea. Oh dang. What the heck? At full length, each head towers at least 30 feet over the surface. A vast shadow and a death mark CETUS by the origin of all 3. Why did I agree to this again? Think the heart-made Gyarados here go through a few evolutions. Nice, Jake. A Pokemon reference. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Get down! Jake pulls you behind the Faraday net just in time. Lightning fuses along its metal woven ropes. What do? We only plan on finding one CETUS head. I got a few flash bombs. We could bind them to give us some more time. Yeah, Shane, let's Z him with the buffs. Mayhaps I could trick the nearest head to think I'm feeding it or half a heart. That might get him still long enough to harpoon Boy Scout. Actually, I'm gonna let Zara, blind the heads. Coming right up. Jay, Craig, and Stella stand ready at the harpoon guns when you join them. Grace, Alistair grab the ropes for hoisting the Faraday net. Zara lights the fuse and throws the flash bombs high in the air. Cover! You hear a pop of bury your face in the crook of your elbow. Wait. Wait longer. 5. You raise your head and the worst has passed. All 3 CETUS heads are blinking wildly, unable to focus. Sweet move, Shane. Alright, let's move. CETUS' neck looms closer as he struggles to regain his vision. On the other side of the boat, the red and green heads are equally confused, slapping to each other clumsily. Heck yeah. Fire! 4 different harpoons with thick chains shoot from cannons and embed themselves deep in CETUS' neck. Your friends scramble to the chains attached to the harpoons, heaving with all their strength. You turn to see the green and red heads snapping at the netting and ripping it to shreds. We have to hurry without the netting. We're fried chicken. Alright, everyone heave. Oh! You strain together and CETUS' head falls onto the deck. Mal, where's the cannon for? We can't hold on forever. I need a beast to look up. We won't pierce the skull from here. Yvonne glances furiously to Maltester, then climbs atop CETUS' head. Yvonne! Evie! Are you mad? Get down! CETUS rears upward, snapping at Yvonne with teeth the size of swords. Mal! Are you blind? Take the shot! But I'll hit you too! Finish with the name. The red and green heads tower above you. Time is of the essence. Yvonne, move! But get your butt out here. You moved his head. Now get out of the way before you get hurt. She made her choice, Shane. We don't have time to second guess. She could get herself killed, though. Avoiding death is optimal in this situation. Evie, please. Yvonne stares down Maltester before sliding off CETUS' head. Maltester lights the fuse and everyone braces. Boom! The cannonball rips through the bottom of CETUS' skull, flying out into the sea. The scarlet and green heads thrash violently, reeling from the pain the blue heads lost. Maltester strives for glaring at Yvonne. Even for you, Evie, this is the daftest. CETUS' small twitches twisting around Maltester's ankle. As the head slides off the deck, it pulls the pirate captain with him. Mal, non! Yvonne chases after him, trying to pry his foot loose. When her efforts to free him, he reaches out with his hand. Give me the cutlass. Mal, of all times. Trust me, Evie. Her eyes suffer, brimming with fear before she hands it over. Mal quickly hacks at the teeth. His attacks free his foot, but the cutlass is larger to CETUS' teeth and descends overboard with the rest of him. As the storm rages even harder, the 2 pirates tumble into the deck. La Monsieur Bleu, is he gone? Yes, Evie, you did well. Rest now. Yvonne's eyes close as she loses consciousness. Maltester places his arms around her protectively. The 2 remaining heads begin to sway menacingly. As the rain falls and blinkers, lightning crackles in her teeth. Scary. We can't defend from electrical attacks anymore. We gotta get the targets away from this boat before we're pulled under. Allow me to assist. The clockmaker's fingers dance across the dials on her stopwatch. A tiny rift tears open at the stern of the ship. As she twists various knobs, the rift moves. A military helicopter emerges onto the Dorado. Fancy. Will we ever be able to fly in this weather? Don't you worry about that, Ariel. Mike and I have taken off for worse. The two pilots bolt for the helicopter. Matassa passes the island's heart to Zara, who runs after them. Jake, if you mess this up a third time, I swear. Craig hurries to follow Zara. You enter the helicopter last and strap yourself in. Buck up, everyone. This is going to be a rough ride. As you ascend between the Dorado's masts, both of the heads disappear under the water. What are they doing? Mike's bonding eyeball as he stares at a radar display on the dashboard. Jink 9. What? It's a sneak attack. Jink 9. Oh shoot. Oh shoot! The heck? A spiral of green scales spreads from the water. Fangs the size of a man crash together, mere feet below you. Jake pulls the helicopter sharply to the left. As he does, see the scarlet mob emerges, splitting auras of lightning. Mike and Jake move in unison, allowing the aircraft to narrowly dodge the two beasts. What now? See that ball of lightning? I say we fire grenades while it's still in its mouth and make its own attacks heard. On the same line of thinking, we may be able to trick the heads into hurting each other. Shane, pick a plan, fast. I'ma go with disrupt lightning with grenades. So yeah, disrupt lightning with grenades. You better know what you're doing, Shane. This is risky as hell. Come on now, Hot Topper. We had dumber ideas where before. I hang on back there. The clockmaker takes a grenade launcher off the back wall and hands it over to you. Go in there and be careful. You level the launcher on your shoulder and use the side to take aim. Wait for lightning. Now! You pull the trigger and a large grenade sails between CETUS' teeth. Nice shot. When the grenade meets the lightning in his throat, fire and shrapnel explode under his jaw. Hundreds of small cut pepper the top of CETUS' neck oozes a strange unnatural blood. He's struggling to keep his head up. At this time, stay down. As CETUS' green mouth roars at you, you see another grenade flying to him. An explosion rips his head from his neck. Everyone recoils from the carnage left in the wake of the green head's death. Well, I'm glad I didn't eat before this. 2 down, 1, 2. Look out! CETUS' red ball reaches out to bite the helicopter, only be sliced across the jaw by the rotor. As the helicopter totters in the air, you notice smoke coming from the rotor above. Turn the course, back to the cliffs. Hope we can make it. Are you serious? We gave you another chance. Shut up and hang on, Skrillex! Everyone braces as you careen towards the cliffs outside Rosencrantz Estate. Crash! You come down hard on the rocky soil. The helicopter bucking as it drags to a stop. Her falls to the ground, but you quickly pick it up and back away from the cliffs. Shane! Raj, Michelle, and Sean rush across the cliff face and help everyone out of the helicopter. Over the cliffside, your friends from the Dorado hurry towards you. Everyone, I found Shane! You're okay. I expected nothing less. Are you hurt? That was a rough landing. Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm fine, but we can't get comfortable yet. See, this still has got... You think losing his bros will really slow him down? Are we supposed to keep this up? At this rate, we won't be able to kill him. Perhaps aspire? That might do. She takes out her stopwatch and begins making calibrations. This device is nearly spent. Shane, are you familiar with Warwick's Masada facility? If I set this correctly and get Rev close enough to his head, I might be able to use his velocity in the building's blade-like shape to impel him. Dude, are you serious? What's our backup plan? I could reach out to the heart and pull it from him. That's awfully risky. Quinn could get hurt if we don't do this right. Might be our only way to kill CETUS for good, Boy Scout. We don't exactly have the tools to do it otherwise. No. We'll make do what we have. I'm sure we could think of something else to end this safely. Understood. CETUS lost her many head towers menacingly over the cliff. Winching shriek tears from his jaws. Alright, what do we have left? Well, we have a busted helicopter. And some lengths of rope we didn't use for making the Faraday net. You turn to see Ross standing next to a large boulder, calculations turning in his mind. I think I know what to do. We need to anchor the rope to this rock. Huh? Jake, you still know how to tie fancy knots? Roger, what are you planning? We need to hold him still long enough for Quinn to safely extract the heart. Let's get a noose around his neck to hold him here and keep him from hurting Quinn. That might work, actually. Right, someone distract him while we get the noose ready. Let's throw things at him. We can start with this. Estella runs and hurls her spear at CETUS. It sticks in the soft underbelly and the beast whips to her. Allow me to assist. Varn hooks a sling from his side, picks up the stone so with expert aim strikes his eyes. Keep out the early fire. Your group manages to keep tosses far enough away that CETUS can't stretch his neck over the cliff. Soon the boulder swells strong and an enormous lasso has been shaped on the grass. How do we get this on him anyways? Allow me, miss. Keely shortens the loop of the rope, then begins spinning it in the air like a cowboy trick roper. He slowly feeds it until it's nearly twice the size of him. Bay him closer. You take the heart and stand on a rock. Lightning glistens between CETUS' razor-sharp teeth. His head careens closer, and Keely snaps the loop over his head. Everyone heave! Your friend falls into the rope, tugging CETUS' neck forcefully on top of the cliffside. Estella hooks a protective arm around Quinn. Quinn closes her eyes, green starter dancing around her hands. A bone in CETUS' neck begins to glow green. Quinn gives his ass what loop power she can muster slides the growing mass up his neck. Despite your strength holding down the rope, CETUS manages to last a bite towards Quinn. Estella pulls Quinn back just in time, leading to a shallow gash across her arm. Ah! You begin to move towards her when Jake places a hand on your shoulder. If you want to help her, stay on this rope and help us pull. She's strong, she'll make it. You grit your teeth and continue to pull. CETUS' scarlet head rears back, gagging on the heart. Come to me! A burst of light floods the cliffside as the heart tears free of CETUS. Everyone falls backward. When the light finally clears, you find yourself holding a tighter length of rope. There's no sign of CETUS in the water below. Estella is holding the shiny second heart to heart. Quinn gasps for breath beside her. We did it! We survived the fire of our lives! Is everyone alright? I can't believe you pulled this off. Diego and Varn high-five in mid-air. Where's the 80s freeze frame when you need one? Natasha kneels over Yvonne as she opens her eyes. Had a nice nap? Mal? I'm here, Evie. I'm sorry about everything. No, my share. I was wrong to take. I was so mad with you that I just did exactly what I would have done. You can't blame yourself, Evie. I was. Mal, They was only a breath away from one another when they seem to realize they're not alone. They look away, clearing their throats. Substance of codfish. Scurvy mutt. On the second half of the horror suddenly tears free Stella grasps and flies towards Quinn. What? As her wraps her hand, Quinn's face contorts in pain. No. Despite your tiny grip on invisible force pulls half of the heart away. It shrieks towards Quinn, joining its twin and become a perfect spear. Reach for it. Ah! You try to grab the heart as Quinn's knees buckle. The earth beneath her suddenly caves, becoming a crater. Whoa! Quinn, can you hear my voice? You got to fight it. You try to climb down to Quinn. The cliffs continue to cave, sending your friends struggling to keep their balance. I'm like, okay. Grace, take my hand. Green light flickers to Quinn's eyes and quickly disappears. Stay back, love you, stay back. All I'm meant to be. I can't take this anymore. It won't stop. It'll stop. It's gonna hurt. Stream of lights are brought from the heart. Vanu suddenly floats in the air in front of Quinn. Vanu. Please, just let me go. Don't do this to me. I can't. Vanu's hand glimmers. A small purple camera smokes in his grasp. You finally reach Quinn and wrap your arms tight around her shoulders. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Shane, that's my camera. The one I used to take family pictures before. Shane, what'd I do? Let it go. Quinn let it go, just focus on my voice. Vanu lowers his head mournfully. The camera bursts into flames and turned to ash. Again, this makes me feel sad. Shane, get away. It'll just end up hurting you. Quinn, listen to me. I know you have the strength to push through, so please stay with me, please. Quinn's reddened eyes raise to yours. Her body trembles and she drops the armless heart sick into your arms. What do I do now? Breathe, just breathe. You look up and realize that Vanu is still here. That's strange. Normally it disappears by now. Quinn looks up to the spirit. Wordlessly, she reaches out to it and his ephemeral hand takes her own. Quinn, are you alright? Quinn stares dazedly at the ghost, head tilting back as though she was floating in water. What is doing it to her if it's hurting her? I think it's talking to her? Slowly, Vanu melts away into skirting streams of light. Quinn turns towards the mountains, scanning the landscape. Quinn, what happened? Vanu, talk to me. What did it say? Well, it didn't say anything. It was more like... It was like I was flying. I flew from here to the center of the island. When I got to Mount Tropo, I came down from the sky and I found a secret entrance to the volcano's core inside the chasm we crossed before. I think Vanu wants us to return the heart to where it came from. How do you know that's where it came from? I'm not sure, but when I felt it and felt the heart, they felt the same. Shane, I think they're connected. Nothing else, the crystalline nature of the heart suggests that a geological origin in the volcano is accurate. Can we please take the ring to Mordor after a nap? We just killed a literal Hydra. Now rest for the weary. Diego, I promise you could have all the naps you want once we save the world. Deal? Deal. Your friends will early rise to their feet and begin to collect their things. It's a long journey to the chasm from here. The cloudmaker glances towards one of the other arachnids who hands her a small cylinder. This is in space and time are our specialty, remember? She begins working to open a time rift. Quinn takes you aside. Hey, thanks for everything back there. Anyway, always, Quinn. I'm here if you need me, okay? Okay. She offers you a meek smile and glances towards the clockmaker's time rift. Within the rift's adulting border, you see mountains and a snowy forest. Charleston shouldn't be far. I'll send you beneath Mount Atropo, but it's the nexus for time anomalies. No problem. Thanks again for everything, clockmaker. Oh, thank you. Do you have any idea how hard it is to keep my brothers and sisters entertained? It was a very good night. I mean, yeah, by good you mean a puke your guts out right at hell. That's what she means. It was all over a bit soon, I must say. In any case, I hope we will meet again someday. Until then, Vanu be with you. Also with never mind. Sarah grins and holds up his clubmaker gingerly bumps away her arm. Keep it real, dudes. See you counts later. Everyone steps through the time rift. We walk out into the deep snow. Can't someone just decide on a temperature to stick to? My hair's drying out as it is. I see some buildings up ahead. Maybe we could try to shelter there for the night. You approach a couple of rustle cabins peering through windows. You find the empty several bunks, fireplaces, and basic furniture. We're lucky to have anything this kind of wear. Let's get inside and get some fire started. Estelle and Keely began work on the fire as people began laying mattresses side by side on the floor. There's not a lot of room in here. We'll just do a penguin huddle then. Furball dances happily between Clint's legs. What's a penguin huddle? Is there a ritual for warmth? Penguins are animals that cuddle to survive winter. Fern pulls Diego into his arms, tucking his chin over the top of his head. Am I allowed to sleep by your side in this ritual? Yep, the ritual's required. In fact. Get around, you two. As everyone piles together on the makeshift bed, you quickly find yourself succumbing to exhaustion. Get some sleep, everybody. You wake in the early hours of the morning. The sky is still dark, but you can see snowflakes drifting past the window. A beam of blue-green light briefly flashes through the window. What was that? Cast out again. The light is coming from a glowing spirit being carried away through the trees. Someone's taking the island's heart. What? Who the heck took the heart? Anyway, so this is a good chapter. We finally took CETUS down, people. He is finally gone and done. He is wait, what's that song called? Long and Gone, I think. I think it's called Long and Gone. But anyway, he's long and gone, people. So next up is trying to get the heart back. Like, who took it? Who the heck took it? Anyway, so I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of Endless Summer. Stay frosty. Bye bye.